The Revolt of the Heads. I could swear I heard something in the brush. It could be my nerves. The jungle is full of strange sounds. Why in heaven's name did I ever wander away from my party? The lure of the primitive had sent Brian Lasker into the trackless jungles of North Borneo. As a famous anthropologist, he knew that there was a world beyond the real and tangible, filled with the mystery of terrifying visions and strange savage powers. It was this world he wished to discover and study. As his party left Kumlaho, the hand of fate intervened, and Brian suddenly found himself separated and lost in a wild, dangerous jungle filled with hostile tribes. Suddenly, savage screams rent the air. "Kaduma, seize him, tie him up, but do not kill." "Let go of me! Wasala, let me speak! Wait!" "Hey, he speaks our language. He will make good sacrifice. I will show the tribe that Ula is a great witch doctor." Just the primitive I wanted to meet, but now it's too late. An hour later, in the tribal village. "Look, I have captured a white man. I will make a great magic. No more will the Swahili fear their enemies. Ula has spoken. If you take my head, you will lose all your powers as a witch doctor, I warn you. You who speak our tongue, listen. The Swahili are not headhunters. We are the enemies of the headhunters. We are fire worshippers. But I come as a friend to learn your powers. I am also an enemy of the headhunters. I do not trust you. The headhunters have taken many captives. The tribe blames my weak magic, but I will show them, when you are sacrificed, that Ula is mighty. Behold, mighty flame god, Ula calls." Incredible. Primal hypnotism in a primitive tribe. He does not feel the flame. Or is it an illusion? "Your magic is strong, Ula. Now I see what our enemy is doing. With these ornaments of one of our captured tribesmen, I will call upon his spirit, which is imprisoned in his shrunken head. Great flame god, I will call upon the spirit of our captured brother Nassim, Sharmal Mwambutwari. Come." Can this mumbo-jumbo really produce anything? "You have called me, Ula, from this village of the headhunters. My spirit wanders. What is your wish?" Great heavens! An apparition! "Oh, tell me, Nassim, my brother. Is our tribe in danger?" "Great danger, Ula. Even now the headhunters approach our village to attack. They are mad for heads. Now I must go. I must warn our warriors. What do you want?" "Free me. I have powerful magic which will help your tribe, Ula. I will fight on your side." A few minutes later. "Our enemy comes. The fire god will strengthen your arms. Close your ears to their magic." "Ready with your spears, Swahili." "Kill! Kill! Let no one escape! They're falling back! After them!" "No, Nambu, my son. Do not answer their cursed call. Stay here." He's in a trance. His mind seems paralyzed. I must break this spell or he'll wind up on a head pole. "Ah! I am released. Help me, Ula. I am weak." "You are indeed a great friend. You have saved my son's life by destroying their magic. Ask for anything and you shall have it." "There are two things, Ula. First, I would like to learn your magic, and then I wish my freedom." A few days later. "You have already mastered much, my friend, but this is the supreme test. What you will see will terrify and hurt you, perhaps kill you. Will you take that chance?" "I've gone this far already. I will not stop now. Go ahead, Ula." "No, no, take away these horrible visions. Oh, I can't stand it. Ah!" "Enough. Depart, you spirit of evil." Where are they? I thought I was going mad with pain, but now it's all gone." "You have come through the test, my friend. Your powers are even greater than Ula's. Go test yourself. There is the fire." "Why? In fact, it doesn't hurt at all. In fact, my body is cold." "Ula, this is a power I do not understand." "It is granted to a few, and you are one of those. Now you must leave the Swahili." A few days later, Brian staggered into Kunlaho, the British outpost. "Brian Lasker, I can't believe you're alive. What's happened to you?" "I've been living with a Swahili witch doctor. What I saw will amaze the world." Later that evening, his power was beyond belief. It was a complete master of the world of the spiritual. "Rot. You think I'll believe that? These natives are ignorant beggars. You must have been unconscious or drunk, Lasker. If you lecture about this in London, they'll laugh you off the stage. Back in London, at the first museum lecture. You may laugh, but I tell you, these primitives possess great, inexplicable powers. Ha ha! The jungle must have driven you balmy! Later, alone with his brother Gerald. I wish you'd stop making a fool of yourself, Brian. You don't really believe this stuff. I do, Gerald, and I advise you to learn something about these primitive tribes before you go to Borneo. It's your first overseas assignment. I won't swallow this voodoo. I say all you need is a big stick to keep those natives in line. They're just one step above animals. Really? Then how do you explain this? I learned the secret from one of those natives you think so ignorant. Look, Shargan, Devadya. Listen, you imprisoned spirits. Why, blast it, their eyes opened and they're smiling. It's some trick, a hallucination I'm seeing. Gerald left, unconvinced. A few weeks later, in Kamlaho. I hope you're not like that anthropologist brother of yours. He told the wildest story when he got back from the jungle. I think he's mad. Now take me to the chieftain of this tribe, Colonel Gamlin. I want to impress him with my new administration. Bankar, I warn you, if this headhunting and curing doesn't stop, I'll send you to jail. I expect you to carry out my orders. You cannot tell us to change customs of hundreds of years. This is our religion, our magic. You insolent beggar, take that for talking back to me. Ah! Beware! Bankar makes strong magic tonight. You will pay for that. That night, Gerald was drawn from his bed by an irresistible force. Alt, where do you think you're going? No one leaves the post at this hour? I must. Out of my way. Something out there is calling me. Nothing can stop me. I'm answering a call from the jungle. It's in my blood, drawing me with waves of force. Let go of me, you fool! A frantic search was made for Gerald. Colonel, we've beaten up and down the jungle for 5 miles. There's no sign of Laska, sir. Yeah, I told him not to meddle with Bankar. When Brian received word from Borneo. Gerald's disappeared into the jungle. I must leave at once for Borneo. I hope I shall not be too late. Days later, Brian arrived in Kamlaho. Look here, Laska. We need Bankar to keep the natives in line. Don't antagonize him. I can't promise anything. If he's responsible for Gerald's death, I want justice done. What do you want here, Colonel? Your men have searched here already. Good Lord, I'm too late. But there's still something I can do. You can't do this, Laska. You're a fool for meddling with these natives. I said get out. I want to be alone here for a few minutes. When Brian was alone. Shagar Dayaifen, spirits of the departed, I command you to do my bidding. Listen. A few moments later. Dog, before morning you shall die. Your bones shall not be found. Bankar has spoken. Let's get away from here. You've stirred up that devil Bankar. There's no telling what he'll do now. Do me one last favor, Colonel. I want to be tied firmly to my bed tonight and have a guard posted outside my door. You're mad, Laska. But I'll do as you say. I'm beginning to believe there's more in this voodoo witchcraft than I thought. That night, an unseen power tugged at Brian's body. I must get free. Let me out. The call. I must answer the call. In Bankar's hut, an unbelievably savage battle raged. Help! Help! These heads are beating me to death. I have no power against this magic. Ah! When morning came. Laska, do you hear what they say? Some strange power beat Bankar to death. They are terrified. They promised to give up headhunting. Tell me, what did you do in Bankar's hut yesterday? I spoke to the heads. One of them was Gerald's. He led them against Bankar last night. Yes, you were tied down last night and a guard was stationed. You could not get away. There must be something terribly real about this weird magic. But how did it happen? Believe me, Colonel, I don't know. I possess a strange, savage power, but I'll never understand it. I only used it to avenge Gerald's death.